Hey, good morning. Welcome to Social Coffee Time. Hope you have your coffee or your smoothie or bacon or whatever you have for breakfast. This is my breakfast. We're actually out of coffee right now, so I'm having a cappuccino and I like the coffee better. So, want to get started. I am Janet E. Johnson and I help businesses with their social media. I run an agency and I also have an online course and do a lot of fun things on the side. We just are in the midst of doing a video challenge right now in my Social Strategies 101 group. And I will put the link below. It's not too late to join because it was a 4-day challenge and we're on day 4. But I am giving everyone over the weekend to finish up all their videos. So you could jump in and create 4 different videos for your social media. And I walk you through each different type of video. They're all different types of videos that you're creating. And some are real quick and to the point. So I will drop that link in the comments below once we're done with this so that you can have that if you decide you want to join or check it out or see what's going on with the video challenge. So we have some changes in social media. I'm going to be covering today. This call won't be too long. I'm going to be covering today for about 15 minutes. Just some updates, mainly Facebook updates and Instagram updates. And then just talking about a little bit about my upcoming video webinar that I'm going to be doing. And this is a social video webinar. I'm all about social video and doing videos for your social media. So it's social video. All right, so let's get into the news, the latest news. Well, first off, I'd love to hear in the comments what your business is. So if you are on here or you're watching the replay, please put in there in the comments what business you have, what you do for a living, and maybe where you're from. Go ahead and put where you're from and what you do. Secondly, I also want to know if you have heard of pods. This is Instagram pods. So I'm going to actually look at this. And if you've heard of pod groups, Facebook has now taken action against Instagram pod groups. And if you haven't heard of it, basically what it is, this is from Social Media Today. Here's their basic overview. Instagram users join groups which artificially inflate post popularity in order to increase the reach. For example, a member of the group or pod will publish a post on Instagram. Then all the members of the group will be informed, so they go like it and comment on it. The early velocity of activity tells Instagram's algorithm that it is a popular post, which then it gains more reach in follower feeds and in Explore, boosting exposure. That's a great example of it. So there are some groups that have hundreds of thousands of members. In those groups, what has happened is Facebook they're banning these pods now. Now, granted, you have to have small groups in the pods. You have to have very, very small. So let's say it's 100,000 members. Well, they break it off into different pod groups according to what you do. So that's kind of how Instagram has worked. But I guess at this point, my suggestion is if you've never heard of it or never done it, just stay away from it. And if you have or are participating in it, I'd be wary. So I want you to be aware, probably stay away from the Instagram pods. It's a way of cheating the system. And there's a lot of things out there that could cheat the system. Hey, Brad. All right, so Brad, Costa Rica travel. Awesome. Okay, second update I have is that Facebook continues to test new newsfeed options to prompt more engagement. So what does that mean? They're just testing different things out there right now to help with the engagement. And taking this one happens to be, I don't always pull things from Social Media Today, but this happens to be the same place. They know if the engagement drops, which it has been, users will drift and they don't want to go the way of MySpace. I think that's kind of funny. I actually started on MySpace before Facebook. That's why the platform is so proactive in trying out new things to keep users around for longer. So they're trying different things. A white bar when you're scrolling with different information. That's one of the things they're testing. The Explore feed, they had earlier this year. I knew about the Explore feed, but I don't know what ended up happening with that. I know some people had it, just a few, but that's another thing that they're testing. So those are a couple of the things that they're testing, and I will drop that link too. And then lastly, Facebook just updated their stories. So if you don't know what the stories are on your Facebook. At the very top, there's all the circles. So it's easiest to see it on the phone. And there's all the circles across the top. That's a Facebook story. And if you hit that little camera in the upper left-hand corner of your Facebook, so when you're in the main feed, if you hit that little camera, it will open up, and then here you I could take a picture, and then I'd have a story. You can mess around with it, kind of like on, what do you call it? Snapchat, sorry. I don't use Snapchat too much. I have an account. But anyway, so Snapchat story, that they're really trying to take it over. Facebook hasn't been used as much as Instagram, but now there's a new update with Facebook. I use both Facebook and Instagram quite a bit for my stories. All right, so those are the current updates that I have that could affect you and your business. Now, let's talk video. I talked about video last week quite a bit. I went through a lot of stats with video. Video is crazy on social media. LinkedIn recently came into that world of using video too. And Facebook is obviously that's grown tremendously. YouTube's still very, very popular. Twitter, you can use video. Instagram's really popular with video. So using social video is extremely important, but knowing what you're doing with it is even more important. So just randomly doing a video and then posting it to all the social networks, great. But that's called a brand awareness, is what I would call that. It's not necessarily going to get you conversion. So what my webinar that I'm doing on Tuesday, and like I said, I will drop this in the post, and I can drop it right after we hang up with this, because I don't have my links open, is going to be covering social video. So what it's called is how to get massive leads and sales with video. My goal for you isn't to just post your videos randomly out there and keep creating videos, video, and then pushing it out and never using it again. So what this webinar will be covering is why you should be using video, best types of video for your social media, what type is best on Instagram, what should you be doing on Facebook, what types of video work best on Facebook, is it the same as LinkedIn? So we're going to talk about the best types of video and ideas for your video too, video creation, so that you don't lose ideas, because there's all sorts of video ideas, so that you have a never-ending slew of content for your videos. Tools to simplify the video creation, and that's some of that stuff I've been teaching in the video challenge right now. Then where to repurpose your videos, so that kind of feeds off of the types of videos and where to put those videos on the different social networks, and then ways to get leads and sales with your videos. And then I'm going to be also going into case studies, showing you examples of some of the clients that I've worked with and some of the things that I've seen out there that have turned into tremendous results based on the teachings I'm going to be teaching you in the different ways to get the leads and sales. So we're going to be doing this on Tuesday. There will be 2 times. It's going to be 11 a.m. Central Time, Tuesday the 22nd, and it's also going to be 2 p.m. Central Time, Tuesday the 22nd. I may lose my voice that day. We'll see. So those are the 2 times. I will put the link. The link is actually very simple. It's bit.ly/May video webinar, but I will put the link in there too. So bit.ly/May video webinar. So that's really all I have for today. Definitely check out the latest. Keep that social media going. Keep the videos out there. Make sure you're spending some money on ads. If you're really focusing on Facebook and Instagram, you need some budget behind it. And that is it for my social coffee time. You guys, I hope you enjoy your day, enjoy your coffee, and we will talk to you next week.